Hello folks, I'm putting in here on the Osage arm of Truman Lake. I'm going to switch it up a little bit today. I'm going to go do some catfishing. It's about 9:30, getting kind of a late start. Me and my buddy Billy Don sat around the campfire till about 2 o'clock this morning, solving all the world's problems. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it, so you're welcome. But today, I'm going to take my Jugs by Bert and my other jugs and some homemade jugs, and don't be critical of me, I don't know about making jugs. I made some probably 5 years ago and never used them, but I'm going to take them out and put them out and see if I can catch some catfish. We want to have a catfish fry. Billy Don's going crappie fishing. Maybe he'll bring home some crappie, but we're going to put the jugs out and see if we can catch a few catfish. Got the old Sea Arc. It's primed and ready to go, so come go with me. We'll see if we can catch a few. Okay folks, I got some bait. I'll have to admit, it's not the best bait in the world. It's 2 days old, but I'm lazy. I'm gonna cut it up. The heads are getting red nosed. I'm not gonna use the heads. I'm gonna use some body chunks. And then after I get the jug set out, I'm gonna go try to get me some fresh bait. But I'm just gonna cut up some body chunks for these jugs here. All right, I think I got enough bait to bait up my initial run here. I've got 5 of these oaky flippers and 5 of these Jugs by Bert. You've seen me use these before. They've got double hooks on them. Got a 100-pound mono line. It's got a weight on the bottom and then 2 hooks up from the bottom. They're yellow on one side and red on the other. You put them in the lake with the yellow side up. If they get a hit, it'll flip them over and they'll turn red. What can I say? I don't know. I've got 5 of each 10. I'm in a long creek arm off the Osage arm. I'm just going to use my remote control and do it from the back of the boat. And I'm going to go straight down this cove and just put some out, various depths of water. We're starting here kind of off of a point where the wind's blowing in. We're in 14 feet of water, and we're just going to get deeper as we go. All right, these are the oaky flippers. They say they got a weight. They've got this little Rosetta thing here in the middle that the line's tied to, but it's got a little slot in it too. And so when you get them set at your depth, you kind of wrap the line around that once and pop it in that little slot. And so it keeps them at the depth you want. So like I say, I don't know if you can see, I've got just a foot dropper loop. Got the weight at the bottom. It comes up about 2 feet, and I've got a dropper, and then another 2 feet, and I've got another dropper loop. So we got 2 baits in the water. Got 2 body chunks, and then you just let that line spool off till you hit bottom. All right, I'm on the bottom, so now I'm gonna reel this up, put that through the slot. I'm gonna wrap that around that Rosetta in the middle, pop it in that slot. Now that's on the bottom right there, so put it out. That one's good. Let me get my remote. Got my remote. I'm just going to move on up a ways. Put out the next one till we get them all out. I'll just go up far enough to spread these out, and then I'll hit spot lock. I'll put another one out, so on and so forth till we get them all out. I think I've found it's easier if you bait the bottom hook first and then just kind of hang it and the weight over the side of the boat. Seems to work a little better. You don't get them as tangled up when you're putting them out. We're in 16 feet of water out here, so getting a little deeper. All right, next. These things come with 100 foot of 100-pound mono on them. They'll give you hooks and swivels and all that. I've kind of put my own hooks on and changed the hardware a little bit, but they're a complete package when you buy them. I'm no expert at this, for sure. You know, I've done it a few times, but all you professional juggers out there, I'm sure you'll have lots of criticism for what I'm doing, especially when we get to my homemade stuff. I made some stuff, looked at YouTube years ago and made them. I've designed these so that they're anchored on the bottom. They're not free-floating jugs, and so I don't know how that's going to work out. It may be a disaster. The way I've got them rigged, there's just a 3-way swivel, and then I've got my foot droppers and I've got a clip so I can change them out, different hook sizes, or if I break one off, quick change. All right, that's my 5 okie flippers. I'm gonna go back in another arm of this lake and put out my other 5 Jugs by Bert, and then I'm gonna go across the lake and put out my homemade one. So stay with me. These Jugs by Bert and the okie flippers are pretty much the same design. Not a whole lot of difference in them. All right, that's my 10 Jugs by Bert. I'm gonna go across the lake to put out my homemade ones, but before I do that, I'm gonna make a pass down, look at the 5 we put out just a bit ago and see if by chance there might be anything on them, and then we'll go across the lake and put out the homemade ones. Stay with me. Well, we got one that's already flipped over. We'll take a look at it. I just realized I didn't bring my hook, pole and hook to pick them up with, so I'm going to use my power pole micro anchor handle. Dadgummit, I can't believe I left my hook at home. That one's turned over red. See if we got anything on it. Sometimes you'll get a bite and they'll flip them over and they won't be there, but we'll see. Don't feel anything. Nope, got my bait off the bottom though. All right, we'll rebait it. All right. Let's go put the others out. All right, so these are my homemade deals here. I'm gonna weight these with bricks. If I can remember when I made these years ago, I got a lead line for my brick. Just one hook on each of these. And so it comes down to a 3-way. And so that lead line's about 1.5 feet long, so that'll put that bait about 1.5 feet off the bottom. So I'll just put that hook on that brick. That brick will be on the bottom. So there we go. All right, we'll let that go to the bottom. And then we'll come down here and do a half hitch on the T. Already tell these are not nearly as convenient as the Jugs by Bert and the Okie flippers. I'm putting these in about 15 feet of water out here on the main lake, just coming off this bank. I've caught some fish out here before. They just kind of roam this little flat out here. It works out pretty good. Okay, it's on the bottom. I'm just unrolling those, and then I got this T handle, and so I'm just putting a half hitch on each side of this T handle to hold it in place. So there it is, like that. All right, it's on the bottom. Okay, folks, that's it. We got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 homemade ones, 5 Jugs by Bert, and 5 Okie flippers. So we're just going to start making the rounds and checking them. Stay with me. Okay, folks, we got 3 out of the 5 of this second set I put out have flipped over. We'll go see if there's anything on them. This one's moving around like it's got something on it. Yep. It's got a fish on it. Doesn't feel, oh yeah, it's a good keeper. Little keeper catfish. Yes, sir. Yep. All right. I'm gonna keep some fish. Like I said, we're gonna have a fish fry. Well, he had it good too, I mean. All right. I've got a catfish cull tag system I just got online. Looks pretty neat. I'm gonna use these, keep track of. I got 10 of them. The limit in Missouri for blues is 10. So these things just go on their tail. I can get it on there. Trying to do this one-handed. And then you just cinch that up. Cinches up good and tight. I can keep track of the number and I can get them out easier. There we go. All right, let's rebait this one. All right, that's one in the box. Let's go see. There was another one that was red. All right. Oop. My improvised hook. Oh, gar. Dadgummit. That's probably what's flipping some of these over. Look at that. Oh, nasty gar. You got it too, I mean. Don't want that. All right, go check the first set we put out. Okay, we checked those others and there was nothing, but we got one on this jug here, boy. Almost pulled it under. All right, all right. First one on my old homemade jug. I was wondering how they'd react. They kind of stand up, they got a fish on them. Let's see if we can get it in. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Uh-oh, that one may be in the slot. Oh man, he's all tangled up. He got that hook in his mouth? Yep. Got it all tangled around his fin. How in the world he do that? Okay, I bet that's a slot fish, folks. Here in Missouri, yeah, boy, he made a mess of that. Here in Missouri, we got a slot. You cannot keep any blue cat on this lake between 26 and 34 inches. That's going to be a slot fish. Let me get him unhooked and we'll measure him. He did a number on that line. Oh, he's a good one. Yep. Well, no. Man, I mean, he is right. He just barely touches, but he's in the slot. He's 26 1/4. Dadgummit. That'd have been a great eater fish, but he's a 1/4 inch too long. All right, buddy. We're gonna let you go. Dadgummit. All right. All right. No more. We're just gonna make the loop. Just check them. Rebait them. All right, let's go. Oh, it's got a fish on it. You can see it bobbing. It's the old micro anchor spike. It don't work as good as my hook. Oh yeah, there's something on here for sure. Hopefully it's not another gar. Oh yeah, that one don't feel bad there. Yes sir. Ooh, we might have to get the net for this one. Oh, what is that? It's a big old turtle. I'll be dang. Big turtle. Now, what am I going to do with it? He's got it right in the neck, and he's reaching out to get me. Oh, dang. Man, I mean, I'm going to have to let him have that hook. He's going to have to live with it. Oh, man. Couldn't get it out of him. He's just going to have to live with that hook. I got some more leaders, though. Big turtle. Turtles like shad too, I guess. I went to try to get some fresh bait, and I'm gonna tell you, I didn't find any. We may just have to make do with what we got. Let's go on up, see what we got on this other one that's flipped up. All right, we got another red one, we'll see. Hope it's not a turtle or a gar. It's the turtle and gar hole in here, I guess. I think there's something on there, but I can't really tell. Can't really tell. If it is, it's not very big. Oh yeah, there's fish. Yeah, a little keeper blue. All right. We'll take that one. It'll go in the box. There we go. eater blow. Get some nuggets off of that. Yeah. Put a tag on him. Make it easier to get him out. There we go. All right, let's rebait. Okay, that one's still yellow, so we'll go on, check the other run. All right, we got 2 red ones on this set of 5. Turn around and go into the wind and check them. Yeah, that one's got a fish on it. It's jumping around. What kind of fish, I don't know. Man, who is making all those waves? Oh, that one's taking off. I mean, it's taking it completely under and it's running from me. It must have a pretty decent fish on it, I would say. Yeah, it's got a fish on it. Oh yeah, that'll be a good eater there, I think. I serve. It's not in the slot. I don't think it is. Yeah, got the weight or the bait off the bottom one. Come on, baby, open your mouth. All right. Boy, he had it. Yes, sir. All right. That'll be a good keeper fish there. Pretty sure. Quit now. Oh yeah, 24 and a half. That'll be a good one for the box. Put a tag on that too. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you just go ahead and splash all you want. All right, let's get this one rebaited. It's about 1 pound of weight that's on these things. Lead. Okay, I may go over here and just anchor up on the bank. Watch these for a minute, maybe throw a few rods out. Okay, so here's the cull tag system that I bought. I got 2. They came 5 to a pack, so I got 2 packs. StayAliveStringer.com. Pretty neat little deal. It comes with a marker pen and a little card you can mark length and weight of the fish if you want. I just want them because I can keep track of the number I've got in the box and reach down and grab that tag and pull them out. Don't have to fish for them. So like I say, I got 10 of them. That way I don't lose count. Well, all right, that's a bust. I mean, we hadn't even had a touch. I've been sitting here, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so. I mean, not even a nibble. Go check our jugs. Admittedly, I got bad bait. I mean, this bait's 2 days old. It's starting to looked pretty rough. I'm sure we'd have done better with the jugs. I don't know about the anchor fishing, but I'm sure the jug fishing have been a little better with better bait, but I'm not seeing any bait out here, and I'm too lazy to go hunt for it that bad. I'm gonna fish with what I got. We'll catch what we got and live with it. I'm gonna go to the house here in a minute. Might take me a little afternoon nap. All right, I'm gonna run these and take them in as we go. Oh, look at there. I didn't even feel that one on there. Yeah, that's a keeper. All right. Didn't even know he was on there. Come out of there. Gummit. Yes, sir. There we go. That'll go in the box. Yeah. All righty. Wrap her up, put the hook in it. There we go. Next. All right, got all our homemade jugs in. Had the one fish, 2 or 3 of them no bait, and others just had bait but no fish. Let's go get our other jugs. Not a one of these were red when we came in here. These 5. All right, we got all 5 of them in. Let's go get the other 5. Got something on this one, it wasn't even turned. Yeah, it wasn't even flipped. Little channel cat. We don't want no channel cats. He wasn't even big enough to flip the jug over. All right, there you go. We got them all in. I wouldn't call it a banner day, but what, we got 4 in the box. We had a channel cat, we had 1 in the slot, we caught a gar and a big old turtle. So 3-hour trip, about what we've been out here. No, not a banner day, but I had fun running those. It's, you know, something different. The one anchor spot we set up on, I mean, it was dead, not a touch. So at least we caught something. I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, look here on the end. There'll be 2 more. Thanks for coming along. I'll see you on the next one.